Mum was up here at like about Christmas. Yeah, we met in Covent Garden. I remember thinking that she was being very perky. Like, we had a mulled wine, and I was thinking, like, why don't I drink this more? Like, I remember thinking that it was tasting really good. Like, I'd drink it in the spring if I could. And we got a bit too drunk back at mine that night. Like, it was strange. Just sat in my flat with just my mum, just having some drinks. It opened her up a bit, which meant she got quite emotional. And I was absolutely rubbish at saying the right thing. Only I've never seen anyone so completely and utterly broken before. So that's my excuse. She talked about going to see someone professionally. She asked if I'd ever thought about it, and to my surprise, I did. Half-heartedly. She kept asking why I didn't come down to see her more, and I lied and said uni and said I would try to more, and I know I should be going down there. I should be down there, given that I can do my uni work on my laptop, but the thought of being there, of being in that town, of being in the shadow of that crooked fucking church spire all the time, and so I don't. Because up here, I can forget. And I know that's awful, so you don't need to look at me like I'm some... Yeah. So my mum was here on Christmas. When I was a boy, I told my father that I wanted to be in the Basketball Hall of Fame, or like a famous rock star like Neil Diamond or Barry Manilow. And my father looked at me and said, "Good for you, son. But some people, they don't give a shit about basketball. Some people don't even listen to music. I know I don't. It's pointless." But he said, "There's one thing that unites every human being on this planet. One thing that brings us all together. And that is, everybody fucks. And if you're the best at fucking, you're the best human being." I did not understand those words at the time. I was only 6. But when I first made my first adult film in 2019, I thought of my father. Not during the shooting time, of course, but in a general sense. The film was Bad News Boners, and for my bone-tastic performance, I received the Best Newcomer trophy. But sadly, my father died a week before the ceremony. I was devastated. I didn't know where to turn. I didn't understand that the answer had been right in front of me all this time. It was you, my fellow performers.